Greetings and thank you for joining me today. I received this envelope in the mail, and it just stopped me because of the lovely condition of these two windows. And this one was not cut through. Did not have it. It did have this, but the back was left on it, and it made a ripple. So what I did was, I took it out and trimmed down, and I thought, wouldn't this be nice? A rather large but interesting piece, and of course, white. Love that white. So I took some time and had a good think, and I've decided to kind of leave it alone at this size. It is 5 and 5/8 by 8 1/8. 5 by 8, a decent size. So I've then taken some time to do a little picking out of pieces that I want to use and doing a little trimming, because to me it is really unnecessary for you to watch steps like that. The fun is in the doing, not the watching cutting, I don't believe. So I picked this one from Medieval Mirage, and I just loved this white, and I thought with the white would be very nice. And I did a little trimming, and so what I'm planning on having is it right in here, behind these two, and then this one uncovered. And I thought that would make a nice front, and I want to make this a pocket. So I'm going to I'll glue down this side and this side, and a little fixing on the back here when I start to do that. So it's interesting to have that little bit of shine on the acetate, and then flat for the front. So that was my decision, and I had to begin to think about it as let me drop that down just a little bit. Okay. As a motivating design, and then I decided that I would take this, which was the other half of this sheet, and I wanted to have it to have a little bit more heft. So I'm going to attach that here to this piece, and then on the back I want a writing spot. So this is going to go back here, and then this is going to fit down into this. It says in the fine print, into this pocket. So let's get going now. I haven't thought too much ahead of the basic cutting and now the gluing, but I do know that is going to leave me this area. That's quite going to be an interesting challenge. Narrow strips. I did, however, pick out this Tim Holtz stencil, because the flower design is quite similar to the design of the flower in Medieval Mirage. And I want to also, I'm going to snitch on myself. I was planning to start this morning, but I looked at these and I said, well, Carol, you have quite a nice buildup of distress inks and oxides on these. So I took almost an hour to clean them all, and I might be lazy, but I'm a quick study when it comes to taking all of that time. I always keep my 91% alcohol handy for cleaning, and so all of these stencils now are set to go. And I will not put them away with the Distress Ink and Oxide on them. Again, lesson learned. So let's first do a bit of gluing. This, I believe, is going to call for, it's going to call for a timeout and a think. Do I want to put that in here? Or will it be, it might be good to have that, oops, might be good to have that on hand. Might be good to have that for stiffening. Yes, it might. And right across the bottom here, let's put just a wee bead of glue right there. Because I did, this envelope was much larger, and so I had to do a little chopping. Now, not a good idea, Carol. We'll just wait a minute. We'll make believe I didn't do that. Yes, we will. I'm going to put the glue. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to put the glue on here and then set the this down this way and turn it over quickly and see if I can get any, and see if I'm all right here. I think I will be, but if I just go here and here, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens before I jump off the bridge here. Yes, I like that. So let me do a little cheat marking here. Where are you, pencil? I know you're here. There you are. That should help me. That should definitely help me. Now, okay, I'm going to go along here rather carefully, and up here rather carefully, across here, down here, across here, and down here. And let's hit the marks, as they say. Let's just be sure that I hit my marks. I think I have. I believe that I have. Yes, it did. Now this is not the subject of the glue. This is the way the envelope came, and so we're going to declare that. We're going to declare that omission for the time being. Yes, I am. Now, I want to, this back is going to be glued, and I want to put my, cut right up here now. Let's go now. Let me hold this up. don't want a big one. That's too small. Too small. Let's try that again. Too small. Better. Now, I'm going to set this aside. Okay, I'm going to use this side and some Yoo-hoo. I find that when I do it like this way, from the center out, I get more glue on the corners, and then I still give them another bit, and that's going to be for the writing spot. Over a little bit here. Very good. Good. And now I took the two facing sides of the papers, and it's going to be quite pretty when it comes out. Let's do this one. I do hope that you are enjoying your weekend, and you may be finding some time to create. Sometimes we can, and sometimes life just has a way of getting in the way. Let's see how this is working now. I want it a little higher on the top, yes. Well, that was quite cooperative. Okay, now that's stiffened up nicely. How is it going to feel when it's in there? Very good, very good. I decided that I'm going to be, I've been a little bit lax on my Happy Mails, so I'm going to start a Happy Mail box, and this piece is going to be number one in my Happy Mails, because I love doing this, so I want to share. That's a little bit loose right there. Goodness. They didn't burden themselves with glue on their envelope, did they? Okay, so we know that's there. Let's put that aside. And now what? I'm thinking I know what I'm going to do, but let me was thinking, I chose this because of the, it's very, very much like those white flowers. That here and there and about. And I took this out because about, let's see. Check something. Yes, I thought so. I might have a fairly good chance of removing this because that's not paper. Okay, and you hide here. That should solve that problem for the time being. Now, you have to wait for a few minutes. And so do you. Now, let's decide I might want to play up the a little of this color, but I don't want to go quite as dark as that. Maybe just a little bit of tea dye to start. Just a little bit of TD. No, not those, because I want this to be very light. I don't want to make a statement because I don't know where I'm going really with this. So I don't want anything that I can't walk back easily. How about this little guy? Okay. Now, that there, and that there, and that there. I don't want much, do I? I'm wondering, I'd not tried that before. I'm wondering, a little tiny bit of pink, very light. Let's get those on. That might be a good thing to do. I'm going to do picked raspberry. Let's see what happens now. Just see what we get now. These are rather small areas, so this fine brush might be just what the doctor ordered. Yes, that put a flower there. Yes, it did. here. I don't want to lose the I don't want to lose the pinkness now. Well, now you can see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I'm going to finish. There we go. There's a half of one. Oh, gotta have my halfie down here. I'm going to work around in pink, and I'll be back. Well, here we go, down the row here. Just tucking some green leaves here and there. And whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. See where we are. Well, that's a start. Now, clean that brush, put this away, and let's have a little go with the tea dye now. There's always that part that can wreak havoc, but we'll see. We'll see if it looks, if what I see in my mind happens. Now, it will be way easier. I think tea dye is not going to make me happy. Nope. About walnut. Oh, about walnut. Yes, walnut it is. This had too much yellow in it. I think I'm just going to plop some sections down here and see what we get. Oh, my. If you want light to show, you just have to put a little dark in its place. And some here. And ooh, I like that one. Let's see, where was I? Can't take your eye off the prize because you lose it on this thing. Okay, we're going to use that one. These are the rose hips. Yes, they are. that hip down there. Okay, now you see what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to go around, and then we'll have another think. Well, while I'm waiting for my muse to make her feelings known, I decided to make mine known. I just thought this would be fun. This is my new Uniball Signo DX 0.28, very fine, and DX means that it's waterproof. And I certainly have been a great lover for forever on these pens, but they're not waterproof. So I thought I would play a little bit because this is not covered with the window. So let's see what I can do here. Lots of stuff, I imagine. Let's just see. Very fine. Very fine. Ah, my. Yes. Let's see if that makes a difference. Yes, it does. And it's just more fun than a new box of crayons. Remember those days when we got our new box of crayons. The mountains get made heavier. This is wonderful. This is so fine. Mountain. There we go. Just a little addition to be an opportunity to have fun. I think this darker bit should be just a little darker. So make this center of this flower a little bit stand out just a little more. And then there's this. Yes, there is. And a little bit of darkness between. This has color books beaten to death. Ooh, look at these little puppies. Maybe black. Let's get a little closer, shall we? Alrighty. Now I can look up at my screen. Yes, let's see what we can do here. Let's darken these puppies up just a smidge. They're close to me on this screen. I have to be careful because they're very much larger. Don't get carried away, Carol. And I'm not really touching practically not touching the paper. I'm just letting the ink come out of this this Uniball. My. Aren't these delicious pens? Aren't these just delish? Oh, a little bit right here. Okay. Am I finished playing? Am I quite finished? God, these lines look huge when it's magnified like this on the screen. Okay, let's see now. Slowly out, out, out. Well, a little dab will do you on that. Yes. Yes. Now this is going to be a little just to now I find that when I say, oh, we're just going to just do the flower centers, it gets to be okay. Oops. Anything in the middle? Yes, right there in that bud. Shall I or not? Shall I or not? I think I will, but since it's going to be a repeat of this, I'm going to do that and clear off, and we'll share the experience. I can't resist. Well, here we are with the start of my 2020 Happy Mail collection. This has been great fun, relaxing, enjoyable, as particularly this stenciling. It was great fun, and I have to admit, without these brushes, it might not have been quite that wonderful. But they're just wonderful for doing a job like this. And I'm so happy that this envelope came in the mail for me this week, and it was in such lovely condition. And so, here we have our envelope with a large writing spot. And let's have a look at my doodling play, just to add some darkness to the jars at Medieval Mirage, are beautiful papers. And so, I do hope that you have enjoyed my our visit today, and my playtime. And white, you know me in white. I guess it's incurable. So pretty. I do hope that you will be joining me soon. And I would appreciate you leaving a comment. I do try to answer all of them. And until we meet again, bye now.